Okay, here we go. Now we are going to work with combining like terms. So just like it says, combining like terms. This means that we are going to put together the terms that are alike. If they do not have anything in common or they are not similar, we cannot group them together. Listen to me. If they are not alike, we cannot group them together. If they are not alike, we cannot group them together. This is something very important we need to know when we are going to generate equivalent numerical expressions and using the properties of operations to be able to generate those equivalent expressions. Okay, so here we go. We need to know some vocabulary terms. When we are combining like terms or generating equivalent expressions, we need to know that when there is a number in an expression by itself, we call that a constant. So a constant So a constant in math, okay, not a constant in English, but a constant in math is a number by itself. So a constant in math, I'm going to rewrite that. A constant is a number by itself. Number by itself, an expression. Now, a number that is not by itself that has a letter, which is called a variable tied to it. So right here we have 3y, 4x, 2x, y, and 3x. So if it has a number next to the variable, it is called a coefficient. People have coworkers. That means you have somebody that works with you. So this is a coefficient. You have a number working with a variable. So this is a number attached to a variable. Okay, so the letters in an expression are called variables. Variables are letters that represent the unknowns. Okay, so an example would be like an unknown number. So letters that represent the unknowns as an unknown number. Hey, and when I'm talking about combining like terms, a variable stands for an unknown number, but we do not know what the unknown number is. But if I have an x, so I want you to go through this right here, and I want you to put a circle around everything that has an x next to it. And make sure the subtraction sign goes with the number with the x. So for instance, if I have minus 3x, I'm going to put a circle of minus 3x. Anything with an x. So you should have 2x and 4x. That means that I can take 4x plus 2x minus 3x and I can combine them because they are like terms because they all have an X tied to them. Anything else I cannot do because they do not have an X with them. Now I want you to put a triangle over the Y. Let's put a triangle and a triangle. So that means that I can combine my 3Y and my 1Y. So this is 3Y, and I'm adding another Y to it. So I get 4Y. Okay, so I had my 4X, my 2X, which is 6X, minus 3X. So I get 3X. Now I'm going to put a square or a rectangle over my constants. So that would be 5 and minus 8. So that gives me -3. So when I combine this, I have -3. So I just simplified this expression right here. So I made it smaller, because remember, simplifying just means I'm making it smaller to make it easier to work with. So that's what I just did from here to here. Okay, and this is how we're going to simplify or combine like terms. So right here, what does it mean when a number is right next to a letter with no symbols? When a number is right next to a letter with no symbols, I think it means to say when a variable, what does it mean? Okay, we're not going to answer that question. All right, we're going to combine like terms right here. Okay, we're going to put shapes and the same shape on every number or every variable or like term. Make sure you put what operation is going on with the term to the right of it. Okay? Now, if there's nothing in front of it, it's always a given positive. So 5A, it would be a positive. So put a circle around everything with an A. So that would be plus 7A plus A. Now go and put a triangle around everything with a B. So minus 3B. Don't forget the operation with it. And that would be 5B. Okay, so now do your triangle, or not triangle, your rectangle with a C. Rectangle. And then we can do another shape with a 9. We'll do a star. There you go. Okay, now we're going to combine everything that has a circle. So 5 plus 7A is 12A. And then plus A, combining another A. So I have 13A. Now I'm going to do -3B plus 5B. So that gives me 2B. I'm going to mark them out as I go so I don't get confused. So that's 2B. So plus 2B. And then I'm going to have 7C. So that's plus 7C plus 9. There we go. Good job. All right. We're going to do the same thing so we do not get mixed up. All right, here we go. Everything with an X, put a circle around. So 5X plus 2X. That's it. So I'm going to do a triangle. Minus 12Y minus 6Y plus 3Y. And then I'm going to have plus 13 plus 4. Okay, so here we go. Let's combine the terms that are alike. So 5X plus 2X gives me 7X. That means I just took 5 X's and put them with 2 X's, so I have 7 X's total. Now I'm going to take minus 12Y and combine them with minus 6Y. So then I'm going to have minus 18Y. I'm not done yet. Minus 18Y plus 3Y. So that is going to give me minus 15Y. And then 13 plus 4 is plus 17. There we go. All right, if there is no sign at the front, the sign is positive. So there's that given positive. If there is no number by the variable, it is 1. Okay, so if there's no number by the variable, as in right here, this C, there's like an invisible 1 right there. Group the common variables together with a common symbol. So we group the common variables like 5x, 2x with a common symbol like a circle. We did shapes. All right, combining like terms. Notes. The Robinson family ordered snacks at the state fair. They bought the following drinks: D, pizza, P, ice cream, C. Okay, so let's define our variables. Remember, variables is a letter standing for the unknown. Well, do we know the price of the purchases? No, we don't know the price. So the unknown is our variables of D, P, and C. But if I want to write an expression to represent their purchases, I know that they bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pizzas. So that would be 5P plus 1, 2, 3 sodas. So 3 drinks plus 1, 2 ice creams. Because my price would go in there for P, D, and C, and I would multiply by how much they bought to find the total cost if that's what I was doing. So I simplify the expressions by combining like terms. Well, pretty much already combined the like terms, so we're good. So this is the same thing, 5P plus 3D plus 2C. Explain how this example can relate to an algebraic expression. Okay, so like I just said, we will come back to that in class, but now we're going to do our practice. Okay, so right here we're going to combine it. So remember, we're going to use a symbol to group the like terms. So I'm going to have 7a plus 8a, and I'm just going to put a triangle around negative 6. So I have 15a minus 6. There we go. And then I'm going to have, here we go. Oh, Miss Bobby did something wrong. She should have circled all of them because all of them are like terms. Good job. So this would be minus 3D minus 5D, which gives me negative 8D plus 8D. So remember, now those cancel out, so I'm just going to have 0. All right, here we go. So I'm going to circle 14B plus 6B triangle, so I get 20B minus 12. All right, it's 3E minus 7E. There we go. This turns into negative 4E minus 9. Okay. Now we're going to do this last one. You can do the rest on your own. So negative 4F, negative F, negative 9, and 15 are alike. So we're going to have negative 5F plus 6. All right, do the rest on your own, and we'll see what you can do. Don't forget to do your summary of what you learned, and we'll see you later.